Hey guys, this is P.M.R.Bonez88, and today for my next superhero movie review that I'll be talking about today is Spawn, starring Michael J. White, John Leguizamo, and Martin Sheen. So Spawn was based off the comics called Image. It wasn't based off Marvel or DC. So Spawn had his own image, and it was created by Todd McFarlane. He was the creator and the author who made this dark hero called Spawn. Now, I never really got to read all the comics about him, so I bought only like 2 issues of Spawn, so I'll be trying to think of like getting more issues about him, or get the graphic novel, since now they're creating bring all the issues of Spawn and making it as a graphic novel. And also they made an anime series of Spawn that used to be on HBO. They made only 3 seasons. The 3rd season was disappointing because after that last episode, they left you all clueless. They didn't even show why or what happens. But if none of you didn't see it, you could catch it on iTunes. So I download all 3 seasons of Spawn. So in the movie, it was not too bad. It was good, but the problem is with this movie was the CGI effects. The CGIs were very corny, very cheesy, because they didn't have good enhanced CGI effects. So that was the problem with this movie. But the rest of the film, with all the actions and all the action, the violent scenes, they were good. They were good in my opinion. So the movie starts out where this assassin or a soldier named Al Simmons, who was working with his boss named Jason Wynn, played by Martin Sheen. His boss betrays Simmons and murders him, and then that's where Al Simmons goes down to hell and meets up with this devil himself, Malebolgia. He offers him a new job. If he leads his army, he'll be able to see Wanda again. So Simmons accepts his offer, and then he goes back to Earth 5 years from now. He goes back to Earth 5 years, suffering amnesia, and everything has changed. His wife Wanda was remarried to his own best friend named Terry, and they had a beloved daughter named Cyan. So he was all clueless, he was all confused. Everything was so different for him, and that's where he meets up the Violator, also known as Clown. Clown, aka Violator, who was played by John Leguizamo. With his acting, when John Leguizamo played as Clown, he did not bad. He did good. He did good performance to play as Clown. But the problem is with him, he made with all these gags, gimmicks, and all these farty ass jokes, which they are kind of funny to me. But the problem with this character in the comics and in the anime series, Clown is supposed to be this demonic psychomaniac, and all he cares about is just kill and raise hell. So what Clown does, he helps out with Al Simmons, aka Spawn. He helps him out, just get revenge on Jason Wynn. It interested me just to see how his origin, how he becomes Spawn. And seeing with all the makeups, I love what they did to the makeup. It was all burned to a crisp, but it reminds me of Freddy Krueger's burn, but a little similarity, but different, like a different kind of a 3rd degree kind of burn. His armor, his all armor is all black, and we barely see his cape on. Most of the time he uses his cape in case if he uses like defenses or camouflage, or he uses the bike to create this whole new hell bike. This movie is all dark. It's not really all darker and all tone, because what the rating was, it was PG-13, just to see all the kids and young teens who wants to see this movie so bad, because everybody loves Spawn. But I wish it would have been rated R. But seeing with my parents, and it wasn't a bad movie at all. And seeing there was a director's cut when it came on VHS and DVD, and also the Blu-ray, of course. They did a director's cut, and I like the director's cut better than the original, because they cut out a few scenes, and plus with the director's cut, I think they dub out some of the swear words just to make it more of a rated R movie. So just to rate this film, I have to give it a 80 out of 100. The movie is very interesting. It's really good. It's really good in my childhood. It's a good childhood movie just to see it all in action. So I mean, they could have done better. They could have done better with all the CGI effects and seeing all the action and much more violent. And I heard they were gonna try and remake it, but they cut that project off and just leave the originals alone. So the next time for my next superhero movie review that I'll be talking about by next week is X-Men Origins: The Wolverine. And this is P.M.R.Bonez88 signing off. His saying is, peace!